Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, January the 29th, and we're almost out of the month of January, and it's gone by fast, no doubt about it. I was running this morning, and six miles is a long time to think, and I was thinking about how I got my coin. I was thinking about how we all share a common solution to a common problem, and that common problem, of course, is addiction. We've all had our issues with substance abuse, be it drugs, be it alcohol. But when I was running, I was thinking substance abuse comes in many different forms. Great example. Back in 2020, early 2020, long before I decided to get sober, I took the family to Gettysburg, and that's of course my happy place. And so I'd snuck off to the liquor store up there and got my booze and brought it back to the hotel, and I was sneak drinking and everything. And I'd ordered pizza from Domino's for the entire family, a couple pizzas, large pizzas. And I knew everybody was upstairs eating, and I'd eaten some of the pizza. What they didn't know was not only was I sneaking downstairs to drink, I snuck downstairs to order a whole nother pizza and eat the whole other pizza in the lobby of the hotel without them knowing. See, food can be an addiction as well. We could actually abuse food. And so not only was I, an alcoholic, abusing alcohol, I was abusing my body with food. And, going off and learning all that I've learned on through my CPT courses and stuff, I look back and I realized the damage I was doing to my body, and it was significant. You can see those pictures of me before, and it's talk about a slow and painful way to kill yourself. But all that got me thinking. To when Lance called me on the night of July the 5th, and we were talking, and I committed to getting sober, and so July the 6th was my first day. And all throughout July the 6th, I had that video of Andy Frisella telling me that my life sucked, and that everything wrong in my life was my fault. But that was the starting point. And over the course of the next 30, 60, 90 days, I learned something. Not how to get sober, but how to love myself. See, I ask a lot of folks, why do you hate yourself? Some of you guys that I've sponsored, I always start off with, give me 3 things you absolutely hate about yourself and 5 things you absolutely love about yourself. And usually the top of the list of the things people hate, no matter if they switch it around or what, usually the number one thing they say, I hate myself because I'm an alcoholic, or I hate myself because I'm a drug addict. I hate myself because I'm overweight. And I always love telling them, because this is what I grew to learn over my first 30, 60, 90 days, whatever. You have it backwards. You don't hate yourself because you're an alcoholic. You don't hate yourself because you're overweight. You don't hate yourself because you're a drug addict. You're a drug addict, or you're an alcoholic, or you're overweight because you hate yourself. I'll say that again. I was an alcoholic. I was overweight because I hated myself. I had it backwards. I used to say, why did I hate myself? Well, I hated myself because I was an alcoholic. I hated myself because I was overweight. No. I was overweight and I was an alcoholic because I hated myself. And I had to ask myself, when is the point? When does the point come where I learn to start loving myself? And through the steps of AA, through the steps of the program of action of Alcoholics Anonymous, I realized that recovery isn't about getting sober. Recovery is about learning how to love yourself so you don't want to harm yourself. I did that for years. I harmed myself for years. And I thank God now, through the rooms of AA, through the plan of action, 12-step plan of action, through sponsoring you guys, through helping you guys, I'm sober, but more importantly, I love myself. I can go run. I can go chop firewood, whatever. I can go do things. I can go enjoy my life. We have to practice self-care. I get up, I go run. That's my self-care. Sometimes I run 3 miles, sometimes I run 6 miles. You don't have to run, but you got to practice self-care at some point along the line. If you don't start practicing self-care, how do you ever expect to get better? How do you ever expect to love yourself again? And that's what I want to leave you with this morning. So anyway, I love you guys, and it's Sunday, so I hope you guys have a kick-ass day. If you need anything, just call, text, reach out, let me know. In the meantime, you can't get drunk if you don't take it first drink.